on to your hats.
This time, on the Highway Thru Hell.
Where's that accident at?
Heavy rescues up against the wall
No, has to be on the inside.
as the early season wrecks pile
What
up.
are we gonna do?
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's his ass, not mine.
And the long hours
Oh my God.
push the crew
How much weight do you think's in here?
Pretty much maxed out.
and the mighty rotator to their breaking point.
We're gonna have a harder time lifting this up than you think. Ready? Hang on.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out! It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the Coke open takes an army
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
Jamie Davis en route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option.
How's the Coke looking out there tonight? Whew. Wind's blowing so hard. She's storing really good on the hill. Compact, snow, ice. Yeah, it gets pretty nasty up there. When they get snowing up there, bad things happen.
It's still early season on the Coke.
We're just going to head up a little bit further up the road here.
Despite the bad road conditions, some drivers can't resist putting the pedal to the metal.
Look at this guy. He's going way too fast for the road conditions. That's how accidents happen. I give you a ticket for $167. Go ahead.
Police have launched a crackdown on speeders.
Here we have a vehicle. He was doing 95 kilometers an hour. 22's 1011 BC marker. These road conditions, you should not be driving that fast.
There's an accident up there.
And almost on cue, at 8 p.m., the mountain claims its first vehicle.
Hang on to your hats. So right now we're just traveling to a single vehicle crash that's occurred about 3 kilometers south of the snow shed. We got a snow layer on top, which is really treacherous.
Right in Avalanche Alley, half the highway is blocked by this freshly flipped SUV.
This tire is missing.
The occupants were unhurt and kicked their way out before help arrived.
I believe they must have undid their seatbelts and again come out the front windshield. As we can see, it's popped open.
Don't drive the Coquihalla. Just don't drive it when it's like this.
We're in the middle of that friggin' snowstorm. Not very much fun.
Down the mountain, word's out that the Coke is a mess. Truckers coming from the west face a tough choice.
Looking a little rough tonight.
They can gamble on the steep, slippery Coke, or take a back road.
Well, it's decision-making time.
There's only one way to go, man. There's number 3, that's it. The number 3 is in pretty good shape. Well, I'm going Highway 3.
Highway 3 is an older 2-lane that snakes through the mountains to the south. The 3 seems like a safe bet, at least this stretch. But an hour and a half east of Hope,
Nasty little climb. There's a jackknife.
traffic has just ground to a dead stop.
Apparently they've ordered a tow truck or something.
Jamie Davis's lead driver, Adam Gazzola, is on his way to reopen the road.
Adam, you have a safe one.
Yeah, you bet. Have a good day.
Yeah, so what are we going to do with the highway closed?
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh?
On what time the tow truck gets their driver, that's when it'll be open.
Takes you an hour and 25 minutes just to get up here in good weather. The roads are pretty so I was going to take my time here and make sure we get there safe. Oh, I just lost a wiper, I tell you.
The delay doesn't go unnoticed.
How long ago did Jamie Davis go by? Not a soul in sight.
For Adam, this is turning into one of those nights.
Everything just kind of comes crashing down at once. Trucks breaking down, you're tired, and people screaming at you because you're taking too long. It's like, what else can go wrong, you know?
With Jamie spending more time in the office, Adam has had to take on more wrecks.
Well, there's not really anybody else here to do the work. So I just keep putting this business first in line.
Over on the Coke, Ken Monkhouse is patrolling for cars in trouble.
I did 5 tows on Friday. You can make a good living doing car towing. You just have to do it properly.
Ken started working for Jamie last season when he traded big city towing for life in the mountains.
It's not like you're going to work and you're making 20 bucks an hour. You're getting paid commission, so gamble didn't pay off. If this was a lottery ticket, we'd be throwing it in the garbage right now. Icy, icy, icy.
After a rough start last winter, he's feeling confident that he finally has the Coke figured out.
I'm hoping to do about 40 grand this winter. And I'm just gonna go out and do whatever it takes to win.
Back on Highway 3, Adam arrives at his wreck.
You're back at it again, eh?
To get into position, he needs to turn around on the narrow highway.
Wrecker's backing down to him now. I'll be a couple minutes.
And 50 of us stuck there because the roads were all closed.
Thank the earth has done 2 revolutions since we've been sitting here.
How about thanks for showing up, eh?
Adam, you having fun yet? The tow truck is up there.
Adam gets his wrecker in position and wastes no time rigging up and starting the pull.
Just sitting here waiting for this road to open.
Just keep her in low gear. Just help me out lots. I'll see if I can just drag you up, okay?
Is this highway open yet?
Come on, buddy. Here we go.
Just 15 minutes after Adam arrived, the highway is reopened.
You're okay for moving now or what?
But the impatient truckers aren't impressed.
So you were stuck there the whole time?
Well, I've been gone 2 hours and 13 minutes to be exact, and we're already on our way back. I don't know what they expect. It gets really tiring when all you hear is negativity.
You can only go so much. I'm only one man.
If I pull my socks up anymore, I'm gonna tear my feet out the end of them.
Back on the Coke, Ken responds to a call to rescue a 4x4 that's stuck in a snowbank.
Yeah, no, he's got it.
A rival tow company has beat him to it. But the young driver seems unsure what to do next.
Hey, buddy!
I'm a little outgunned here.
Hey?
I'm a little outgunned on this one.
Yeah? Yeah, you want to pull him out the way you went in? Try and stay as close to it as you can.
Yeah.
And then we can go from there. I'll give you a hand, I don't mind.
The 4x4 is jammed into the wet snow. A single winch line isn't enough.
Yeah, let's put a snatch block in it because it's pretty heavy, eh?
A snatch block is a pulley that doubles the pulling capacity of a line.
That truck right there is probably, I would think, at least 5 tons. And it's in real good. And this snow ain't letting go. It's a tough pull. Put it back into too high. Hey, buddy, freewheel it. We'll get you to pull ahead a bit.
Following Ken's lead, the young driver starts to get the hang of it.
Nice. Yeah, I like keep doing that. Yep. Beautiful. There you go, young fella.
He is the competition, but he's also a fellow tow truck driver. You have to look after other people in the industry because nobody else will.
You gotta teach the young guys.
Ken's got a few more years on me in this, and he showed me up. I was glad to have him help out.
Meanwhile, on Highway 1 west of Hope, Jamie is called out for a semi that's found itself in a tight spot.
There's a tractor-trailer B-train unit with chips that's gone kind of off-road right, hit a rock face, and ripped the back doors open.
The rear trailer, called a pup, is stuck in a drainage ditch. Before they can tow it,
We're hooked into the main frame.
Jamie needs to lift it out with a rotator. Jamie's rotator is one of the most powerful heavy-duty wreckers on Earth.
Rotator is the Godzilla of wreckers.
Its 3-stage boom can swing 360 degrees. It's half tow truck, half mobile crane.
So we've got to lift the pup trailer, load it up, and put it over here. I'm gonna back up on the back section and deal with that. Yeah, we just need to have a closure in this lane.
I'm all hooked up, ready to go.
I gotta get out in the lane here a little bit to lift, right? So yeah, we're just waiting for Bob.
Just up the highway, Jamie's new flagger, Bob, was sent to drop flares and shut down the lane.
You've been gone a long time. Think Bob's okay?
Kevin decides to find out what's taking so long.
Drop it on the ground. Put it on the ground? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was holding them. No, don't hold them. Drop them on the ground.
Do you have a chain and cinch, Adam?
Before the trailer goes anywhere, Jamie wants the back door secured.
Just a 3/8 and a cinch. I'll get the boom over there, but we're gonna have to do that.
Where are you gonna get the cinch on her, though?
The crash snapped the lock and popped the door open.
I just want to keep it so it doesn't flap open, that's all.
Nowhere to load it here, like.
But there's no place to attach a strap. Jamie lifts the back end of the trailer away from the cliff so they can reach the far side.
Can we do something with that now, do you think?
I don't know what you're really gonna...
But no, I don't want to try to shut it. I just don't want it to pop open anymore.
Keep sliding, what am I gonna do with it?
I'll hold it, but...
We could use a bungee cord, maybe. No, it has to be on the inside.
Like, we're wasting our time. He was just focused on getting that door secure while the door wasn't going anywhere. We could have had it off the road by now.
After 10 minutes of trying, the door is still open.
What are we gonna do?
But Jamie won't give up.
Obviously, there's got to be something we can do here, you know? Get up top and run it from up there.
I can't get up there.
Let's just spend another 10 minutes and do it right.
I don't do heights.
But I will. I'll go up top so you don't have to worry about it. I was getting frustrated with this thing, like, how can we have 3 guys here and we can't strap a back door?
But on a dangerous highway, a little frustration
It's his ass, not mine.
can lead to big trouble.
Oh my God. I'll go up top.
Frustrated that his guys can't secure a jammed door,
We're wasting our time.
Jamie takes matters into his own hands.
Give me this end.
I'll hook it up here and give it to you.
Trust me. I get it tied up to the top end so we can wrap across the door. Maybe go through that, down into the frame. Kevin's on the bottom end, and he's trying to get it hooked up, but he can't find a place. Now I'm even getting more frustrated. Yeah, I can do it. Oh my God. I probably shouldn't have jumped down that wire rope so quick, you know, but I was mad.
Luckily, he didn't smash his head open or something like that. I need him every 2 weeks to sign my paycheck, so I don't need him to be in the hospital with a coma or something.
Finally, Jamie gets the door secured.
Are we just taking it to the exit?
That's it.
Adam tows the semi off the busy highway to a nearby pullout. The door holds, for the most part. But then Jamie discovers he's got a bigger problem than a few spilled wood chips.
I'm checking the side of the trailer here, and it's broken up pretty good. The problem we have right now is that the lead trailer has a big gash down the side of it, and its main frame is broken. It's all cracked up in here, all the way along the frame. Big, huge rocks that have come off and into there. This is the front trailer's axle. It's broken here. If we take it down the road, we risk the trailer actually breaking in half because of the weight. That's not going anywhere until it's unloaded.
At just after 3 a.m., they tow away the tractor, leaving the trailer full of wood chips for tomorrow. This season, Jamie has put Ken Monkhouse in charge of the car towing division.
What I was hoping to do was with the car division was obviously expand the business. You can't just have one guy. So you have to go out and find somebody that you think is going to be capable and has common sense. You have to train people. You have to take the time and show them the proper way to do it.
Today, he's picking up a used 1-ton tow truck that Jamie's bought for his stepson, Brandon.
So this is gonna be his truck. So we'll give him one that's not so nice, and if he smashes it up, then we won't cry as much. I think Brandon will be fine. We just have to give him lots of training, that's all. He gets a pretty rough ride around there sometimes. We gotta give the guy a break, give him a hand up.
But 17-year-old Brandon has other priorities.
I'm just trying to graduate right now. I have about 4 courses left to finish, and then I should be done.
He's been homeschooling for the last year of high school, and he's almost done.
School's important to me because it's, you know, it's gonna get me places in life.
But the yard isn't the easiest place to study.
Well, I go to my grandparents each day, either to study or, you know, finish up a couple assignments I have left. I have other things to focus on right now. Dealing with school might be a little hard to get as much work in as last winter.
Overheating problem. I think it's that sensor. Getting really bad.
Back at the yard, Jamie's bouncing between fixing trucks, paying bills, and doing paperwork.
This is the worst job in this whole place, is this paperwork. As a company grows, my job is shifting. What's taken hold here is there's kind of this administrative job that I'm having to do. So I'm sitting at a desk, I'm on the phone all day, I'm writing paperwork all day long. If you want to bill me hourly for doing something, you should say to me, hey, James, I'm going to do these invoices for you. You're trying to deal with management issues and writing people memos and keeping accountability for everything and everybody. That's like a ton of bricks coming down on you every day. Just put them on Park 1. I'm working too much, I'm doing too much. I don't even know about what's going on the coke right now. I'm not even really paying attention to it.
Over on Highway 1, Jim Lasser and his salvage crew are unloading last night's wood chip wreck.
This trailer's ready to be moved, but it can't be moved with the tractor. It has to move with the tow truck. The far corner hit the rock face and it's bent down too far.
Jamie has sent Adam to pick up the trailer. But when he arrives, nobody is quite sure what the plan is.
You think it'll tow to Kamloops like it is?
I didn't think it was going to go to Kamloops.
Yeah, Jimmy said to me they want to take the cargo to Kamloops and dump it up there and bring it back and take it for repairs.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to say.
Who's running the show today?
I don't know. Pulling Jamie up.
$48,000 basically out of our bank account. And when you have those kind of bills and those kind of costs. Jamie Davis Towing.
Just wanted to confirm what the plan is on the pup trailer.
I haven't heard anything.
When you get called out, you should be able to go there and do the job and have everything that you need to do the job. It doesn't make us look very professional.
For now, Adam decides to tow it back to the yard.
You roll it ahead, we'll clean the chips off it.
Okay, I'll pull it ahead here.
But he's barely moving before there's another holdup.
One wheel still locked.
The brakes on the lead trailer still haven't been unlocked.
Go down the road to that, DOT will pull me over. Is this tire in here yet?
Nope.
A local tire company was supposed to come and unlock the brakes earlier this morning.
Has anybody even called that we know of?
No idea. This whole job's been a bit of a cluster since we started, an hour late.
What does Jamie want me to do? A waste of time. I'm taking off out of here. I think I'll just leave the thing here till tomorrow.
Get out of the way, puppy.
At the yard, Jamie shifts his focus to yet another project, getting Brandon's new tow truck ready for the road.
Let's get everything working on it, like the ratchets, and get some string lights in it.
He gives the job to the new guy, Gord Lundeen.
Make sure it has gas cans on it.
Oh, yeah.
All the goodies that it's gonna need.
This is Brandon's truck. This is his pride and joy.
That's what they say, but I don't think he'll be driving it, though.
I think it'd be good for him to learn on it, if he wants to learn. I've never had anything handed to me. I'd have to work for everything I wanted. I mean, I've been working since, what, 11 years old. Look what he has, look where his parents are, look where he lives, look what his parents do, right? But some people just don't want to do stuff like this, right? Well, I don't know how to tow or I mean, I'm willing to learn. I'll do whatever. If someone wants to teach me, I'll learn.
But today's tow lesson goes to stepson Brandon.
Ken's talked to me about learning how to do the towing business. That's something I'm pretty interested in, but you know, obviously not as a long-term career or anything, but it'll help me make money easier and faster.
What I'm trying to do with Brandon is teach him how to be a tow truck driver. Just a matter of trying to teach him and show him the right way of doing things. What's going on, buddy? How are you? So Jamie went and bought this truck.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, we kind of want to get you into the towing program because obviously winter's here and we're going to get busier and busier. And then we'll just go for a ride around Hope with a car in the back you can drive just to get the feel of what it's like to have something on the back of the truck.
Okay.
So jump in, start her up, Brandon.
That's all?
Just start her up, yeah. There you go. If you look over there, there's a little black car. See between the wreck and the van?
Yeah.
Back up to that, buddy, and we'll load that up. I still have hope for Brandon. You know what, he's a young kid, and he's got a ton of potential. So now what you need to do is you need to spread these out. There you go. And basically you want to have them a little bit wider than the wheels of the car, okay? You gotta have steel toes.
Yeah, I don't have those on.
Part of learning this job is learning to come to work prepared, and that's with the gear. Safety boots and high visibility clothing have to be dressed for the job. So go over to the other side. I know your hands are cold. So just go over, grab the chain, and put it around the steering like what I did.
Jamie owes me a new pair of sweatpants.
Yeah.
I don't like dirt. Can't stand dirt. I like being clean. Okay.
A little bit tight for room over there, probably.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know what? You know what might be a little.
That this is like $200 worth of clothing. That
I'll show you some.
no way.
Anyways, you got the idea.
You can't be driving that truck like that. You gotta have work boots on, you gotta have coveralls. You can't be in there doing the job. So go get geared up. If you're going for a ride with him, you gotta have the right stuff. And you're like you're on your way to the gym. You have to have coveralls, work boots, and look the look.
Have you got your coveralls at home?
I don't get paid enough to do that. Let's go.
Yeah, if Jamie says we can't go, we can't go.
I'm not gonna go at all then.
You don't have coveralls at home?
No, I don't like. I don't get paid enough for this kind of.
So. Okie dokie. I'm a little bit disappointed. Jamie said you're not going out in the truck in runners and sweatpants. It's not safe. You have to be dressed for the job, and he wasn't dressed for the job. And I'm not getting paid to be out here to teach him. I'm doing it because I want him to learn the proper way. We bought that truck for somebody to drive and tow cars. I want to have him on a team. At the same time, we can't keep this truck off the road because he doesn't want to drive it. There's lots of guys that would love to come and work for Jamie. Here's the truck. We need somebody in the truck.
Yeah, roll over.
Yeah, some guy there flopped his can.
Just as the day is winding down, Jamie gets a call.
In a normal person's world, it's the end of the day. For us, it's time to get to work. Everybody's pretty well rolling to this. No Brandon, not available. I'm not answering his phone.
Get a rack up there on the street.
Tonight was supposed to be Adam's night off.
I actually had some plans made. I was gonna take my wife out to the movies. My family, they sacrificed a lot for this job. I could just turn the calls down, I guess, but I'm always scared that I'm not gonna be able to make ends meet.
Instead, he's got a date with a flipped semi on Highway 3.
Duty calls, you must go. Truck's buggered. See if we can get it over.
The semi was going too fast when it hit a sharp corner and flipped.
These containers can really be deceiving. You don't know. Could be loaded really heavy, could be loaded lightly. We don't even know.
How much weight do you think's in here?
Well, I would say it's probably pretty much maxed out.
That's a bit of a touchy deal.
Think so?
The flip trailer is called a C-can. It's made of two parts, a rolling chassis and a box. Unlike a regular cargo trailer made of plywood and aluminum, a C-can is made of steel, so it's both stronger and heavier.
You know, it could be a loose load in there, maybe the load shifted, and he's probably got, I'm gonna guess 60,000 pounds in there, something like that. So,
maxed out.
If the C-can is fully loaded, even the rotator might not have enough power to lift it.
we're gonna have a harder time lifting this up than you think. I think what we should do, Adam, is I should be in the lane, and I think I want you to give me a hand lifting it up on this corner, right? Just to give us that extra lifting power, okay?
The C-can has reinforced anchor points that are used by cranes at the shipyards. They're also good for attaching winch lines.
So you see there's a total of 6 winches. So we're gonna use the 2 main lines to lift, and we're gonna use the 2 smaller ones to let it down, and we're gonna use these back ones to pull the tractor over.
The rotator's 2 main lines will lift the topside, while Adam's wrecker helps lift it from below. Jamie's other winch lines will catch the weight of the tractor and trailer as gravity takes over.
Got him closed down?
To do this safely, they need to totally shut down the highway.
So where do you want these?
Big ones and the big ones.
Right away, somebody starts complaining.
They still haven't cleaned up that accident yet? I don't know how long it's going to be closed for, how long it has been closed for.
We've only been closed a minute. 2 transport trucks showed up, and they're both kind of owly about having to wait.
Press is on.
Time's a ticking.
We don't have all the time in the world to plan everything out. We've got to get this road open, and we've got to get it open now.
Put her in.
It takes them 15 minutes to get the rigging right.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Ready? Just a little bit, right? Well, let's do a little bit each. Give me a little bit. Hang on.
But less than halfway through the lift, Jamie spots a problem. The C-can is top-heavy.
There's a real issue here.
And Jamie is worried he's about to lose control of the load.
We're pushing the envelope here.
It's a big risk working with a load that has a high center of gravity. Once the roll starts, it can be nearly impossible to stop it.
Once you've got that big weight up there in the air, there's no going back.
Hang on.
The highway's backed up,
Still closed.
and anxious truck drivers are waiting for Jamie
We've got to get this road open, and we've got to get it open now.
to lift the heaviest load he's faced so far this season.
You guys got to get back.
It's pushing his rotator to its limits.
Letting this thing down is the problem. We don't want this thing to come crashing down. It can do a lot of damage, right?
He's worried that he'll lose control of the top-heavy C-can. When it happens, it's a heavy wrecker's worst nightmare.
We don't want to have this tractor trailer fully loaded, flip over on its wheels, and then bounce onto me.
Despite 2 wreckers and 8 winch lines, it's not enough to hold the weight back once momentum takes over.
You actually have to get off, because it'll take you sideways, right? So undo yours.
They want to carefully ease it onto its wheels, but that will require a re-rig.
You know, to be nice, keep that chain on and go down low. You control it. Put your boom in and down, 2 lines.
Instead of pulling up, Adam rigs his cables down low ready to hold back tons of momentum.
We knew we had to restrain the load from coming down. We wanted to have a controlled roll. We get Adam to use his service lines on his wrecker and use him as a restrainer.
Ready?
Want me to keep tension on them lines?
Yeah. Adam, you should be on the other side.
I won't be able to see you then.
Yeah, I don't care. I'd rather you just not get hurt. Go, Adam, let him go. Let it go a bit.
I'm loose, I'm loose.
Adam eases out his service lines, hoping he can set the trailer down gently.
So, okay, I'm gonna suck her down. Let her go, Adam. I'm a little worried about my back leg where that thing's gonna land down there, but I guess I gotta try to get it in between. Good, Adam. Pretty damn good. Whew. You okay?
That was nerve-wracking, eh?
The gamble pays off, but it has taken extra time that the long-haul truckers just don't have.
Heavy wreckers are up there right now. They're not going to be closed down for a while.
Now we've got to get it off the road as quickly as we can because we've got traffic backed up.
Can you get up top and unhook?
The heavy rescue crew scrambles to get the web of winch lines unhooked.
I can't get up there, Jamie.
Yes, you can.
I don't do heights, that's my problem.
For the second time this week, Jamie has to play acrobat.
Drop it. You're not gonna catch him.
Adam tows the semi to a nearby pullout.
The brakes are dragging, but he can open the road.
And traffic finally starts moving again.
That actually went pretty well, eh? Yep, nice. Get home for beer o'clock. Traffic's back open, running. The whole tractor trailer's off the road.
All they need to do now is tow away the wreck.
Up, up. Okay, it's all yours here, big boy.
Adam unhooks the damaged cab to tow it away.
Outstanding.
Jamie brings in his own tractor to haul the sea can to its destination. But they don't get very far.
The container shifted over. Look at that. It's rubbing right on there and it's smoking. And here too. I just put 8 brand new tires in this truck yesterday.
More cost, more expense. I haven't even paid for those tires yet.
Well, should have done a walk around.
When the heavy sea can flipped, the trailer frame underneath twisted and is now bent.
We thought we could get away with just getting it back to the mill because he wasn't far away from the mill. But now it's got to be unloaded here.
Watch yourself.
Any hope for getting home for beer o'clock is now gone.
What we're gonna have to do is come back, lift the container off, put it on a low bed.
Jamie must now spend the night planning for one of the most difficult and dangerous procedures in towing, a deadlift.
That's a huge, huge lift.
The exhausted crew heads home, knowing that as tough as tonight's recovery was, tomorrow's will be even worse.
Well, I might take tomorrow off. I got to see what the weather will be like, and if there's no snow in the forecast, I'm going to take off and do something. Go see my movie, yeah, maybe. As usual, I probably won't. I'd rather make money, I guess.
The next morning, Ken takes another stab at expanding his car towing staff.
Just grabbing some blocks of wood. We got to go load a pickup truck that's totally burnt. They're a little bit trickier to tow than your average car tow. There's no wheels. I offered to give Gord a lesson driving a tow truck just to kind of find out
what's Gord all about? Because my first impression of Gord was he's a scary looking dude.
New recruit Gord drives a classic black Caddy, but he's never driven a tow truck.
They look at me and they think, oh, he's a criminal.
Around the yard, what he's most known for is his armload of tattoos.
I just love tattoos. I like to be different.
You always got to chain the sling up. Jamie doesn't like it when the sling's bouncing around. It's not good for it. So. This truck we're going to tow, the guy that was driving it died.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to think about that too much. He's got all his gear on. He's got his safety boots, nice and warm, high-vis clothing. You're driving, young fella. I know how to drive these already.
All right.
Gord's a quiet guy. He doesn't emote much. He doesn't have a lot to say. Gord doesn't need to say anything because I'm teaching him. He's not teaching me.
Stop. Go ahead about 1 foot. Right there.
Normally, you start him out easy. I took Gord on a job where somebody had died in a vehicle. It had set on fire. It had no wheels, and it was at the police detachment. So no pressure there.
This is called doing a chain lift. It saves your sling belts. If you got jagged metal or whatever, it's all sharp. It doesn't cut these belts.
Okay.
Lift it right up, though, because now we're going to have to block it up to get the dollies under it.
About there?
That'll work.
They just lock in there or just sit in there?
They sit in there, and then when we lift it up on the bars, the weight of the vehicle holds them down. Lift it up quite a bit more, I'll tell you when to stop. Stop. No. If you want to pull ahead, and then I'll close the gate.
Yep.
It's looking good. Go to the yard.
When we got the vehicle here and we reversed the process, he remembered how to do everything.
Yeah, no, you're doing good, Gord. I'm real impressed.
I didn't have to do a thing basically other than just watch him unload the vehicle. So that tells me that the guy's got mechanical knowledge and common sense.
Now you know how to tow burnt vehicles on dollies.
I figured it out. He's an awesome teacher. You should be a driving school instructor for tow trucks, right?
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
You did good.
I come to the conclusion that if Gord wants to be a full-time tow truck driver, I would gladly have him in the automotive division.
Got high hopes for you.
Thanks a lot.
On Highway 3, Jamie and his crew are heading out to finish a complex job they started yesterday.
This is a real heavy lift.
Jamie spent the night figuring out how to move the fully loaded C-Can.
When you're lifting big weight like this, you gotta kind of have your head on straight, and you better make sure that everything you're doing is right on the money.
The trucking company is eager to get this cargo delivered today. Unloading it will take too long.
We're gonna have to pick the container off the chassis and put it on a low bed.
Jamie has decided to do a deadlift.
What can go wrong? Anything can go wrong.
If I destroy the truck and it's my fault, it becomes my nickel.
You don't want to have anybody hurt. We don't want to have any issues. I don't want my wrecker to be destructed.
Jamie estimates that the C-Can weighs well over 36 tons. In a perfect world, with its crane arm completely retracted, the rotator can lift twice that much.
When you're lifting that kind of weight, you want that boom to be in as tight as it can be. You don't want it sticking way out.
Okay.
But because the C-Can is so large, Jamie needs to extend the boom, and that cuts the lifting capacity of his rotator.
We're estimating we're going to be 6 to 10 feet out from the truck.
He has to make sure he gets the math perfect.
When you're going to do a really heavy lift like this, we got to make sure we're right within all the charts and the safe working load limits of everything. This crane has to be at 30 degrees in order to reach its maximum performance. There's an angle indicator up there. It's telling me I'm at 40 degrees right now. So we're going to get her back down to 30 degrees. If we were dealing with a little bit less weight, might not be so critical, but when we're doing a max lift like this, we got to make sure.
If you have any weak link in this chain or any component that doesn't meet capacity, That's going to be the failure. And the failure is going to kill somebody.
Every link matters. Even the chains.
So we're talking about grade 100, and our working load limit is 26,000 pounds. So 26 and 26 is 52. It's not enough.
That's 20,000 pounds short.
What do we have for other chains on here?
You got big ones up there.
We've got some big 5/8 chain, and we'll use that instead.
To complicate the job even more, one side of the trailer was crushed in the accident. The shifted load could throw the entire lift off balance.
A lot of weight here, so we want this side to pick up first. This one you're gonna want to tighten up a little more. Okay, we good there? We're gonna have to test that when we go up. Take that chain. We want to make sure that this side's a little tighter and this side's a little looser. This one here, we'll tighten this one up.
With every detail checked and rechecked, it comes down to rotator versus C-cam.
I'm gonna suck the boom in and get ready for the lift. That'll be the moment of truth. Okay, we ready to go? Careful. Lots of weight in this end. Uh-oh.
It's pins and needles for me.
Confident he's got his math right, Jamie goes for broke.
And you're starting to sweat.
He can't let go until the damaged chassis is hooked to a truck cab and then disconnected from the C-cab.
Tell him to hold it. Every time you lift something really heavy, suspended in the air with people around, it can be dangerous.
Come back. Can you get it from there?
No, the pin's not lined up.
Tell him to do it again.
Pull out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're all up at Sunday Cemetery in here.
Jamie Davis and his heavy rescue crew are in the middle of their biggest lift ever.
This isn't a kid's game here anymore. This is serious business.
No, the pin's got to go in more.
Jamie's under pressure to get a 73,000-pound C-can back on the road.
We went too far.
The rotator has the load suspended, so a new tractor can drag the twisted trailer frame free of the container.
Tell him to hang tight.
Hang on.
But the crew is struggling to hook up.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tell him to do it again. Back up a bit. Okay, you're good, buddy. Do the landing gear. Up? Yeah. That's good enough, just to get it out of the rig.
You want him to go?
Okay. Now I got goosebumps when that weight's all hanging there like that. That's a lot of weight. I'm pretty impressed.
If the rotator's boom fails now, it would total Jamie's truck and the container.
Twisted that container is.
With the trailer gone, the container hangs more than a yard above the ground.
Are we ready?
While they race to back the low bed into position.
Coming back.
Try to get it right on the money because I can't swing it.
This is the scary part. Whoa, whoa!
I tell you, when that thing's that high in the air and it's that much weight, I want that low bed under there and I want that thing down as fast as it can go down.
Okay, I'm gonna come down.
I'm stressed out. I'll be happy when this job's over. That sound of those cables stressing out like that. I don't like that sound. Too scary. We're good here.
You think there?
That's pretty good.
Yeah! That's what Sammy would say, take it and go.
And I was so impressed. I was like, wow, this is the biggest lift that this truck's gonna do. I bought the meanest machine in the world. It's finally had its calling.
For all the frustrating jobs this season, Jamie finally gets to chalk up a full-out victory on the Highway Thru Hell. Next time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Nightfall coming on.
Coming down like crazy.
We're supposed to be getting 60 centimeters of snow tonight.
A car. A semi.
Was dragged from almost a mile.
Hold up!
A terrifying ride.
Hold that.
A blizzard of wrecks.
Look out!
Sends heavy rescue
Yeah, dirty.
to the brink.
Just do what you can do, then stop.
Sheer ice forces the rotator into danger.
Oh my God.
This time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Nightfall coming on.
Coming down like crazy.
We're supposed to be getting 60 centimeters of snow tonight.
A car. A semi.
Was dragged from almost a mile.
Hold up!
A terrifying ride.
Hold that.
A blizzard of wrecks.
Look out!
Sends heavy rescue
Yeah, dirty.
to the brink.
Just do what you can do, then stop.
Sheer ice forces the rotator into danger.
Oh my God.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out! It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the Coke open takes an army.
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
And a last line of defense.
David Davis en route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option. Torrential rain is blinding drivers on Highway 1.
Canyon's wet and dark. Holy crap, they got a rainfall warning right from Hope. Heavy rain all the way through to Lytton.
Jamie Davis has been called by RCMP to a possible fatality.
There's a whole bunch of ambulance, a couple of doctors. Somebody underneath the semi, from what I hear.
There's a semi versus car accident. Guy's still trapped in the vehicle, so we're gonna give them a hand here.
Holy moly.
A car is wedged under a semi. Heavy rain may have caused the car to hydroplane and slide under the trailer. Initially, the driver of the truck didn't even notice.
Apparently it was dragged for quite some time, almost a mile.
The driver is alive, but still trapped inside. Rescuers have called Jamie in case they need to lift the trailer to extract him.
Victim's trapped underneath the trailer in front of the wheels and dragged into this off-ramp. You want to try to lift it all, or are you good? You're good?
Wait, he's pinned in there. We got to just, it's going to be a bit.
Okay,
Not
no
a whole lot
problem.
we can do, but we got to work it sideways, so.
Okay, okay.
The rescue crew rushes to pry the roof off the car. A few minutes later, they have just enough space to get to the victim. Seriously injured, but still conscious, he is carefully loaded onto a backboard. The wreck gets turned over to Jamie.
That, eh? Only passenger seat. Right, the whole driver's side's right out.
Unbelievable.
I know. You guy's really lucky, man.
Imagine being dragged down the highway for a mile sideways.
Man, horse cars are right off.
Before they can open the road, the car and the trailer need to be untangled.
Give me that J-hook, I can hook it up in there.
The crew needs to prevent the mangled car from ripping off the side of the trailer.
The tractor trailer doesn't need to be towed. There's some small little ripples in the aluminum on the side, but there's nothing structural, nothing to stop this trailer from going down the road.
The truck continues on its way, but the car is another story.
Grab the dolly and put it in front of that wheel.
Okay, Kev, we'll put the tower down and I'll follow you in.
Let me know if you see sparks.
Yeah, okay. Thanks again. Yeah, have a good night.
For Jamie, this job isn't about the money.
We came out here really to help out the fire department and the RCMP with a person's trap call. So there's nothing to charge our bill against. So this is a public service call more than it is an actual revenue job for us.
High up on the Coke, it's snowing. Jamie's biggest moneymaker, Adam Gazzola, is working another long night.
It got really icy up here, and that little car wiped out, and then this guy here made a choice of either hitting her or going off into the ditch, so decided to take the ditch. And we're supposed to be getting 60 centimeters of snow tonight, which will cause some havoc. What we're gonna do now is... Yes. You're gonna hop in there, basically steer it out, just as if you're backing out of this ditch. Okay. I don't want to wear myself out. We got 3 other highways we have to maintain as well.
If you're not out there working, 7 times out of 10, you're not gonna get the job. It's what I've done now for 17 years, and I think it's starting to wear me quite a bit.
Looks good. Wow. You happy? Very happy. Okay, thank you.
Just be careful up there, she's slippery.
You know, I've been up here all day, roaming around, doing the odd job here and there, so we'll just see what happens.
A nasty cold is going around, and Adam is its latest victim.
I've been sick for 3 days. Sore throat, feel like I got sandpaper in my throat.
For Adam, winter is already taking a toll, but relief may be in sight.
Like, we're getting another guy to help out, so hopefully that works out. I just hope he can work enough to help me out and pick up the slack.
The newest addition to Jamie's crew is veteran driver Scott Bird.
I'm realizing that Adam can't handle all the workload, you know, the standard everyday towing jobs that happen. And I need another guy to pick up the slack.
You wanted the front facing this way or the front facing that way?
I know Scott can do that.
No, it's leaning because of the trailer.
Scott and Jamie go way back.
I worked for Jamie for just shy of 10 years.
45 there?
You're the pro, you're the guy that's gonna put it in there.
Don't tell nobody that.
Scott Bird was the king of the hill before Adam. He's a Top Gun just like Adam's a Top Gun.
I just kind of burned myself out, so I went up into the oil patch to recover. I'll swing in and I'll back it into its place. 9 years I was up in Alberta, and last year I got a phone call from Jamie, and he said, well, stop on in and we'll have a beer and chat about some things. Well, that was the start to round 2.
That doesn't look too bad there, does it?
No, it doesn't look so bad at all.
Scotty has done the mountain thing. He's been here before, and my mindset is, okay, I know I can give this guy a truck, and I know he's gonna go produce. You know, he's a big wrecker guy, understands the business.
But after a decade out of the game, has he still got what it takes?
Getting up there in age, and hopefully I can still do it. Still a little younger than Jamie, and he can still do it, so I'm sure I can.
He's getting a little old, just like I am. You know, Adam's a lot younger than both of us, and, you know, it is a young man's game.
To entice him back, Jamie promised Scott his own state-of-the-art 30-ton tandem heavy wrecker.
The truck that I'm getting is very similar to Adam's. So, you know, we'll have some decent pulling power.
But the wrecker is still in the shop and 6 weeks behind schedule. For now, Scott will have to make do with a vintage truck built to tow cars, not big rigs.
When I was 16 years old, I worked for the owner of this company that owned this truck. I'd take this out and go make money with it, and you know, it's kind of part of my apprenticeship was driving this old truck. I only want certain guys to drive it. You know, you gotta have a love for them.
But Scott is just happy to be back on the mountain. That afternoon, Scott goes on his first call in the old truck. But the winch line is a tangled mess.
I'm really getting unimpressed here. People can't take care of their The last person that headed out on a winch job, his rat nested the line up on me. So I gotta try and unwrap that so that I can use that line because it's on that side of the truck and it's just gonna make it easier for me to do my job. Just pull on it real hard. Is it coming? Oh, it's going back in? Fast. Oh, this is just 100% unacceptable. I had enough of that.
Scott gives up on the tangle and uses the backup winch line on the far side of the truck.
Okay, head her over. We're just using another line. I wanted to use the other one, but I don't have all day to mess around with it. I'm sure the customer isn't happy about standing there any longer than he had to. We'll just do with what we have and go back to the shop and fix her up.
But the awkward rigging tests the limits of the old truck.
Oh, she's torqued.
But somehow, Scott still manages to coax the van out of the ditch.
Just gonna move ahead, give him the last pull I need to give him, hook him up, take him to town.
Just when Scott thinks he's home free,
Are you dirty
he's not.
son of a...
Veteran driver Scott Bird is trying to wrap up a simple job using one of Jamie's vintage trucks. But the old gal isn't quite up to the task.
Son of a...
A hydraulic line bursts, and now he can't raise the wheel lift.
Now we gotta try and get this underlift off the ground so I can move ahead and do a job.
Scott improvises using the winch line to raise the wheel lift. Then he uses the same line to get the van back on the road.
You can break lines with old trucks, you can break lines with new trucks, but the odds are stacked against you when you're running old, right? Kind of why some guys don't like driving this old stuff. There's been a few little incidences on this job. Not too impressed. What do you think? You think we can get back into town like that?
No.
Son of a...
Scott gives up and calls Jamie for help.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I can't get the wheel lift to come up. It broke while we were doing the recovery.
It won't go up at all?
I've got it about an inch off the ground, but I won't be able to tow this feller. Send Rob up here in the 440 just in case.
Yeah. Well, Rob's coming to save your ass. It's always the old guys we have trouble with, eh?
I get to go save Scotty's ass today. Mr. Pro. But it's sure funny how now the truck's broken, so obviously he did something wrong. So I get to go up and save the day. Bring back the other vehicle, which will be fun. Scott's, I don't know, personally, find him too bossy, and then, you know, like just the way he rubbed off on me, just don't like him.
Okay, ready to go? Jump in this thing, and we're gonna just get off the highway. Go past or pull into that next turnaround.
With no place to turn around, Gord backs it down the highway.
We've been towing it down, it's been rolled over. For safety reasons, you don't want people driving vehicles that have been rolled over.
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
Just past Brittany Creek Rest Area. We're in the center there in the turnaround. Can't miss it.
All right, 10-4.
Hook him up and go. make sure you run your chains tight. He's fairly heavy.
Okay, yeah, I know. Good.
Crank that boom up a few more notches too. Get him hooked up, let's go.
Chop, chop.
Both of you.
Okay. Keep coming back, Rob. Hey. Okay, come on back, Rob. Rob, what are you doing? No, don't stuff it under anymore. You want that T-bar to be right here.
I know what I'm doing, Scott. This has to be shorter.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, whatever, man.
Scott positions the sling so its chains don't scratch the bumper.
What's the matter with that?
Okay, let's get off the highway.
I hate being told how to do my job. Okay. I'm out of here. I know how to hook up a truck. I've done it more than once. And for him to step in like that, he has no reason to or right to. I guess still have to find out what Jamie has to say.
I know it's hooked up right because I did my side and I had to look at his side, so just leave him do his own thing. Let Rob flounder in his own stupidity.
Back at the yard, Adam notices another problem with Scott's vintage truck.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, no.
What the f***? Did they wreck a nice little truck already?
Walled the guardrail or something like that.
That wasn't on there the other day when, buddy, that just happened with Scotty. Scotty just did this. He had to, and he didn't tell me about it. What are you laughing about?
Oh, just see, it looked Hugo like Hugo coming in the cable wrapped around the back here.
What are you gonna do? They're just gonna have to fix it, I guess.
He was rude to me, telling me how to hook up a truck. And it's just the way he told me and then telling me to get to work and do it right in front of everybody. I was not impressed that I was being told how to do my job.
Did you tell him off?
Yeah, I told him off.
What'd he say?
And basically just smiled and laughed.
Scotty can be a little rough around the edges with people around him sometimes. Well, you know what?
I don't want any stress, Jim. I didn't come here for stress. I didn't come here to create it. I came here to do a job
all
for
I'm
you.
really worried about is ending it.
I'm frustrated, and as I get frustrated, I start getting louder and louder and louder.
That's all I'm in.
I want it ended too.
He's butting heads with a few guys because he's just that kind of a guy, you know, bit redneck. If the truck was here and it was rolling down the road, he'd be out in the workplace doing jobs. So really, Scotty needs to be in a truck and he needs to be on the road.
But Scott's new truck is still stuck in the shop. The next day, Jamie has a brainstorm.
An opportunity came up to buy a used truck that would kind of relieve the pressure for us right now.
This morning, Adam picked up a used 1985 GMC 5-star General.
It'll help fill the gap. But then if it takes another month for Scotty's truck to get done, so be it.
That runs pretty good, actually.
Piece of jewel.
Well, she didn't go pa-pow anyways.
It's a good backup truck, I guess. Scott's new truck.
So she's a classic, you know, the old 5-star General.
Yeah, not too many of them left around.
No, sir.
Wait, if you had an old 5-star General, man, you were the
Years
85.
You were the back in 85.
What was the other one? The Brigadier.
Yeah, Brigadier General.
Yeah. The 5-star had the 2 air horns and a dual stack, see?
Yeah.
Runs pretty good.
Up until the time that my truck comes, I'm sure if the call comes, it'll get out there and get at her, you know.
But the old General still has a few kinks to iron out before it's ready for battle.
There's a clutch linkage problem. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks before it's ready for the road anyways. And I got my fingers crossed that my truck will be ready before then.
Scott's not the only one who isn't impressed with the new purchase. Jamie's oldest driver, Bruce, was counting on his own record getting an upgrade.
Now, Jamie promised to pimp my truck out. Almost $14,000 of stereo equipment, $13,000 in chrome. 8-inch chrome straight stacks. It's gonna bark when the Jake goes.
Bruce was supposed to leave in his truck this morning on a long-haul job to Alberta.
Hey, Bruce?
Yo.
Why is this truck here and not on its way to Alberta? I'm starting to think to myself that we're on Bruce time.
No. I figure on leaving about 5:36.
All right, I'm thinking you're on your own page. You're on Bruce schedule. I'm finding that he's having a harder and harder time, kind of keeping up the pace.
Bruce decides to get on Jamie time and heads off for Alberta. With the general in the shop and Bruce out of town, the job of keeping the highway open is once again on the shoulders of one man. And he's not feeling so good.
I got a killer cold and I feel like today. Jamie just told me there was a truck wreck up there, and he told me it was a mail truck, and he wants me to go up and have a look at it and see what we need. Well, there's our mail truck right there.
A loaded semi hit ice on a sharp corner and slammed into a concrete guardrail.
Holy is he ever lucky, eh?
The concrete dividers likely saved the driver's life.
Wow. Something else.
But it totaled the truck, snapping nearly every wheel along the driver's side.
Holy is he ever lucky, eh?
Adam is struggling with a nasty cold and a nastier wreck. A semi full of mail didn't make a sharp corner on Highway 3. It crossed into the oncoming lane and hit a concrete barrier.
Something else.
There's no way he can tow it.
Well, it tore all the axles out, twisted them up, down, sideways, took both frame rails, bent them, even knocked out the steering axle. There wasn't too much straight iron left on that thing. I'll phone Jamie and tell him to send the low bed up.
An hour later, the low bed is on scene. But Adam figures it's too dangerous to attempt to load on the blind corner.
Basically a hairpin curve, so there was just no room to block the whole highway there to physically lift it.
So the low bed is parked safely down the highway.
The company's coming to get their own trailer. I want to get this thing separated so they can back into it. I'm going to winch it out from underneath the trailer, get it out onto the road here and see what I can do with it to straighten that front axle out. You can turn that wheel straight. Yeah, the wheels are going every which way but straight. Everything was just busted off.
He drags the crippled cab away from the trailer. Now, he's got to get it on the low bed.
This thing is just I'll get in here and pull it sideways.
But the twisted wheels won't let him pull the cab in a straight line. So Adam lifts the two back axles off the ground. He'll try to guide it on using just the front wheels.
See, now we got the tires so crooked, that's gonna be a bitch to steer. Chain here.
He uses chains to try to lock the front wheels in place.
So we got the wheels straightened out just to get it movable enough to get it onto the low bed. And so I had to try to back it on there. Okay. Well, we'll give this a whirl.
Now he has to back it blind up a ramp that's only slightly wider than the cab.
I'll get it as close as I can.
So you gotta tell me here. Don't watch it fall off and then tell me, right?
You go 5 feet back and 20 feet ahead.
You wanna hold the wheel? Dave's gonna jump in. Turn it my way?
2 feet back and 6 feet ahead.
Go that way if you can.
Frustration levels are rising.
Cut her that way, as much as you can.
Just trying to jockey it onto the trailer.
That's all he's got. Whoa. Yeah, I think you're good there.
And then once we finally got it on there, then we pulled it sideways and got it on half-assed straight.
With the job done, Adam can't wait to head home and go to bed.
Hopefully I can sleep all night now.
All right.
But the coke never rests. By nightfall, Adam is back in the saddle.
Laying in bed, I'm sicker than a dog. I asked Jamie for the night off, but I guess he doesn't take it very serious.
He and Kevin have been sent out to drag a snowplow out of a ditch.
I have a job to do, and I try to go as hard as I can.
Give me a little.
But physically, I was just beat. Mentally, I was challenged, and nothing was going right.
Wait.
I got people relying on me, so the more work I can do, the better off my family is.
Well, until next time, old girl.
See, that's always my biggest thing, to make sure I can provide a good life for my family.
By 9 o'clock, he's heading home again.
And hopefully that's where I stay for the night.
But the night's still young.
Chain up the box, man.
Trucks are backing up in the chain-up area.
Hey, Stefan, Richard here at VSA Coldwater calling. We're backing up onto the road, and you may have heard we've gone up to a moderate avalanche hazard.
Supervisor Richard Enns monitors truck traffic outside the snow shed.
They've got chains on, but they're not quite adequate. They've only got single chains on when they really need triples. So that's why they're having issues. This guy might not make it. Keep going, buddy, keep going. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, so this is a perfect example here of what not to do. Forget it, buddy, you're done. Al, Choir in Quarterton. Yeah, Al, we got another one spun out here on the bridge. He said he's gonna back up and try and straighten out and go again, but I'm not that confident here.
Jamie's main competitor, Al Quiring, has been up on the hill doing tow-ups all night.
Big Green to the rescue. This is like crab fishing, but different.
We don't necessarily have to have a lot of snow to have a lot of trouble. That's the only way over the pass, so that's what we deal with.
Al Quiring gets this job, but there's plenty more to go around.
Westbound, there's a semi in the ditch. He looks like he just wiped out. You on the radio, Adam?
Non-stop wrecks
You on there, Adam?
and a nasty cold are wearing down Jamie's top guy.
I had a sore throat, I barely got any voice left, sinus headache. When you work your guy into the grave, what's the point of that? I don't know. He just takes me for granted sometimes, I think.
That bounced off the no post that went into the rhubarb there on the rock face.
One lane is closed, and the weather's getting worse by the minute.
These roads are worse than when we were out here earlier.
They want Adam to disconnect the cab and get it off the highway.
They just want us off the road right now.
We start trying to give this thing a pull.
Just gonna take the truck into town for the night. The highways don't want us messing with the trailer because the trailer's ready to bust in half, so.
Listen.
It's basically wore me out. I'm to the point where if I don't make some kind of change, I'm not going to be any good to anybody.
Grab some tools. Never know what you need.
After an exhausting night, Kevin is up early prepping for a long-haul job.
So I'm taking that truck to Vernon.
He'll be gone for 2 days.
Hammer. Need one of these.
He's worried that his good friend Adam is being pushed to the breaking point.
It's just, you know, you work your ass off so long, and it gets to you after a while, right? You need time. Sometimes you don't get that around here. What I'm looking forward most on this trip is a little peace and quiet, a little serenity, I guess you can say.
He makes one stop before leaving town. Adam has decided to play hooky. He'll ride shotgun with Kevin, leaving Jamie totally in the dark.
Something just switched off in my head, and I figured, I just don't want to do this anymore.
Call her a night golden.
I just wanted to throw the towel in. I was just done with the place.
I'm on a day off. Let's get out of here. Poncho and Lefty, here we go.
An hour down the road, Jamie phones me and he goes, I need you to go to Edson, Alberta. And I told him, well, I can't. I'm already with Kevin and heading to Calgary.
Why are 2 guys driving around in a truck going to Alberta when I need them here to work? So I just don't get it.
I wanted 2 days off, and around here, if you just don't run away, you just don't get time off. Somebody else step up to the plate for a couple days a week.
Well, he'll be gone for 2 days.
With Adam out of town, Scott gets the Edson job. And Jamie gives him the only truck available, Adam's heavy wrecker.
Well, the top dog wants some time off, so suppose I'll be the top dog for a day or two, huh? You get back into the big truck and everything just starts to flow again. So I don't think that there's going to be anything to worry about other than just dealing with it like it was my own truck. I'm going to Edson, Alberta tonight. Yay!
With most of the crew away on long-haul jobs, the only ones holding down the fort are new guy Gord and Jamie.
Basically, you've got me and that's it. So now if the storms were about to come in again and storms were gonna happen here, and if it happened tonight, whew, she'd be tough going.
Sure enough, later that afternoon, a call comes in for an overturned construction truck. The job is over 90 miles away, on the far side of the Coke, outside the town of Merritt.
I suggested to them that we do it in the daylight hours, but the push was on to go and get the job done right away.
As Jamie and Gord roll up Snowshed Hill, they get flagged down by a driver who needs a quick pull-up.
Too much going on and I can't handle it. Well, I'm gonna pull you up to the top of the hill. I'm going to another job, so I'm not gonna tow you, but I'm gonna get you up top, okay? Oh, that's a half hour right off our time right away. That's gonna screw us right up. Nightfall coming on, stormy weather. Pressure's on us right now to go, and I'm not liking it too much.
By the time he reaches the client, it's getting dark. And he finds out the job is actually 20 miles down a remote dirt road.
Whoa, see that? I just about went off the road there. We're talking about an old off-road road that's, you know, mostly traveled by pickup trucks, not machines that weigh 80,000 pounds. So right off the bat, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies about this call. This is like a goat's trail, this place. Spinning out.
Halfway up a steep hill, the rotator loses traction and starts sliding backwards.
Back down. Oh my God.
Daylight is fading fast, and Jamie's on a job down a remote backcountry road.
Right off the bat, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies about this call.
This is like a goat's trail, this place.
But halfway up a steep, icy hill,
We're spinning out. Okay, we gotta back down. Oh my God.
We start spinning out and the truck starts sliding backwards. So I quickly get off the brakes and steer it out and let it go on its own.
That road is complete ice.
they try chaining up to get more traction.
We're gonna forge ahead.
This time, Jamie engages his lockers.
Lockers are up. We better. It's icy right here.
Locking the differential forces all the wheels to turn at the same rate.
If you got a good straight stretch, you'll make sure the lockers are in, the inner axle, and you're gonna have better complete traction. And it's like a bulldozer. It's gonna go right up the hill, straight, and it ain't gonna stop.
But the trade-off is steering.
They'll inhibit your steering. Get to a curve, you make sure you're putting the lockers off so that you can steer.
Gord helps guide Jamie up the icy hill.
So our wheels are slipping off the edge.
The road becomes increasingly steeper and steeper and steeper.
He gets to the top, only to find that the ride down the other side is even more dangerous.
Unreal. What am I doing here? Well, we made her to the top, but now this other side is really scaring me. Gord just fell down, look.
I've had enough. That truck's worth $700,000. It would cause me unbelievable financial pain if that truck goes off the edge. Never mind one of us getting killed or something on this job. We cannot go any further.
With no place to turn around, Jamie decides to abandon ship.
We're actually gonna park this truck up around the corner here for the night, and we're gonna stay in Merritt for the night and be back here in the morning.
You can pretend you're the hero and the guy that saves the day all the time, but when you're getting to the point where you're jeopardizing yourself, your equipment, your guys, it's time to say no.
Back in Hope,
An RCMP call just came in.
Jamie's wife Sherry gets an urgent call.
Tractor trailer flipped over on its side. Wood is everywhere, blocking both lanes of traffic. Anybody copy?
Holy cow, looks like a war zone. The axles and tires and lumber and crap everywhere.
A lumber wreck just west of Hope has the highway closed in both directions.
Lumber truck going too fast westbound, went up and over, didn't make the corner and then scattered everything.
Jamie is stuck in Merritt, and Adam is at least 10 hours away.
Hello? Anybody out there? Anybody copy?
Scott's not due back until tomorrow,
Hello?
but on a hunch, he decided to come home early.
Tractor trailer flipped over on its side, blocking both lanes of traffic.
20 minutes later, Scott arrives on scene in Adam's truck.
The truck is laying partway over a cement barrier in the middle. It's on its side. Both the trailers are upside down.
A Super Bee hauling lumber was heading west on Highway 1. The driver lost control and hit the center barrier.
I heard the guy did make it. He's just shaking up. Better get Jamie Davis out there so he can clean it up quick.
For backup, he's called in the only available man left in Jamie's yard, 17-year-old Brandon.
So it's all me and this guy. We're gonna work him hard tonight. Okay, Brandon, come on over.
Salvage expert Jim Lasser heard the call and has come to the scene.
Try that, tilt it back.
Flipping a B-train normally takes at least 2 heavy wreckers. Scott's only got 1.
Jim was, oh, we could rotate this and rotate that, and it's like, well, we don't have a rotator.
Where do you want this one?
Oh.
After 9 years away from heavy rescue, Scott is eager to prove he still has what it takes.
I say, oh God, what am I gonna do? I did this for years and years and years. Why am I getting panicked?
I just kind of walk around it once or twice and see if you can come up with something that sort of makes some sort of sense to it all.
The trailers are too mangled to split apart.
There was no way that I could get in to release any of the fifth wheel plates to do it separately.
So he has to flip the cab and both trailers at the same time.
I just knew what I had to do. Just straighten it out, flip it over, let's go.
He comes up with a plan, something he's never tried before. Using the concrete barrier as a fulcrum, the 2 winch lines from Adam's truck might be enough to flip the entire rig.
I had the bonus of the concrete barriers being between me and the trailers. I could use it as an anchor to start them trailers on their rollover.
We're gonna suck it into the wall. We're gonna flip it over the wall back into this lane. The truck is sitting on top of the guardrail right now, and it's got a tendency to want to go that way. So we're gonna take it over that way.
Well, you're pulling heavier that end, right?
With that?
Yeah, if you go up and turn around.
Well, actually, you know, let's just give this a whirl.
I wanted to go that way, but he says that he thinks the way it's sitting will do less damage by going that way.
You know, maybe they felt that I was rusty or whatever, but I just put them off to the side and said, no, this is the way I'm gonna do it.
Hey, is everybody out of my way?
Cab's just lifting up now.
But I didn't need nobody telling me what to do, you know. This is what I do. But nothing ever really goes as you intended to.
Hey, is everybody out of my way?
A messy lumber wreck has the highway closed in both directions.
Cab's just lifting up now.
With only Adam's truck to work with, Scott has come up with a daring plan to flip it using the concrete barrier for leverage. It's a bold move that could either make or break his comeback.
I was a little bit nervous. We had 1 truck to work with, and that's what we worked with.
Okay, everybody. Textbook. Okay, let's rig her down, boys.
That worked out perfect, eh? Looked pretty cool, too. You get style points.
Perfect, went 100% perfect. Nothing 80% about it was 100% perfect. You don't know until you try.
First rollover I'd done in 10 years, and everything worked out perfect.
Jamie's brother from Aggressive Towing arrives to haul off the trailers, while Jim's salvage crew clears the lumber. And Scott heads home, victorious.
I spoke with the highways guy, and he was very happy with the way things were going. Now we're out of here. Now we're gonna be going home, and hopefully get the covers pulled over me before the phone rings again.
The next morning, Jamie returns to his abandoned rotator.
You know, sometimes you gotta know when to walk away from a job, and I'm not gonna risk my truck going over the edge or damage to the truck. It's not worth it. So we're gonna call our quits and just head back to the shop.
With no space to turn around, Jamie has to use his backup plan.
It's not for the faint of heart to come down a road like this. It's pretty sketchy what we're doing. This truck is all it can do to hold itself back.
By the time he finally makes it home, it's well past sundown.
Oh, what a frickin' 2 days. I am just done. Tell me all the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Jamie gets the lowdown on Scott's return performance as a heavy rescue operator.
trailer was right upside down in the fast lane, and he just tightened it up against the guardrail. And the trailer stood up, come right up and over, and the rear just followed.
Really, eh?
Just
One
picture
truck.
perfect. Just
And
click,
you know,
click, click right over.
If that was on its side in the canyon somewhere and right flat on its back, it'd be all you could do with 3 trucks to try to get that over.
Yeah, it was just perfect.
Jamie's old buddy Scott is on the scoreboard.
What was really great is that Scott was here. He handles the wreck, it's all done. So having that extra experienced hand has really taken some pressure off us. At least I've got Scotty backing us up.
But his MVP Adam is still missing in action.
You know, I feel his pain, I really do, but what can I do? Watch it, buddy.
Next time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Going like a son of a...
45 tons of lumber jams the Trans-Canada.
Oh, this looks bad.
Going too fast.
While another wreck teeters on the edge. And a complex recovery.
I don't know why we're doing it like this.
Brings tensions to a boil.
I work 24 hours a day.
Tearing open a rift between Jamie
You're gonna badmouth me on the wreck, right?
and his top dog.
I don't need this job. Maybe I'll pack up and leave.